I'm gonna be honest. This is probably gonna be one of the movies that I genuinely dislike. It wasn't so bad. I just feel like I was lied to. And that's saying a lot because everybody said the same thing online. Hopper is amazing, it's hilarious, it's the next big thing. And I saw creators lapping it up and saying the same thing. I even saw Alex Hirsch and other creators and some indie people as well. Everybody and their undead grandma was saying Hoppers is amazing. Pixar is back. I finally saw it, and straight up, that was a lie. I don't understand if we saw the same movie, but just to be sure, I gave it a rewatch. And yeah, I just don't like it. And that's because I don't think we saw the same movie. Simply for the fact that this movie just felt empty to me. Now, they try really hard to pull on your heartstrings. Mabel has no family. Her parents were both messed up parents. At least it's kind of surprising that they went that route. A deadbeat dad and a deadbeat mom. Wow, that's something very new. And the grandma takes care of Mabel. And from the beginning, we see that Mabel is having a connection with animals, protecting animals, saving animals, you name it. All right, I understand her. I used to be the same growing up, and I was a little gremlin myself, but I get it. Protect the animals, save the animals, do what you can. We fast forward to her life, and she's now in high school, borderline dropping out, and she's even worse. Except now there's a meaning behind it, or some meaning behind it, because the pond that she was always with and her grandma visited quite often, which sadly now we see that she's gone. It's been years. Now it's in danger of being turned into a construction yard slash whatever highway. Same old story trope. And the mayor's kind of a butthole. Alright, pretty simple story. Until you add the twist of her teachers having robot animals, she figures it out, finds out, steals one of the robots. Hijinks ensue. Fast forward, she causes basically an animal war. She causes a pseudo coup. You name it, it goes haywire. And at the end of it all, yes, the protagonist saves the day. Animals are best friends and whatever. But are we just gonna gloss over the fact that this felt like justifying violent actions of feelings? No. Like, hold on. I'm not big brain, okay? I'm very smooth brain myself, and if you've seen some of my videos, you can tell my language is poor. But even I could see that we just watched basically a barely legal adult, somebody who was failing college, and they basically make this whole thing happen just because they were emotional. Granted, it's a movie and it's a movie hijinks, but where was the Pixar is back? Mabel kills a queen, betrays the king of the forest, and he has a whole monologue saying that I trusted you, you were my right paw, you were supposed to be there with me and support me, and you cause a coup, a war, and now you start a new pseudo war with humans and animals.
You put the human king's life in danger? You got me chased out of my own home? You squished my colleague! Why couldn't you just let me do the talking?
Because I'm so tired of feeling this way!
Like, what? Like, how could you betray my trust like that? And then Mabel, her response is, it's just how I felt, basically. I know the wording is different, but she basically said like that's how she feels. And never apologizes unless I missed that part. She did say she was sorry later on, but never that she was sorry for killing a queen, never said she was sorry for causing a pseudo coup, never said anything apologetic to my knowledge, unless I missed something. That's not healthy. That is the complete opposite of what Pixar used to be, quote unquote, for the people saying that Pixar is back. But no, you want Pixar, go watch older Pixar films. They have growth, they have actual character development. Hopper's one of the most iconic ones. This Mabel thing was the complete opposite. It's basically saying if you are emotional and you are a working, functioning adult, you have the leeway to do as you please because other people will feel the same way, which is kind of ironic seeing that there's a current big cultural thing going on of Be active, be a patriot of insert ideology and XYZ. And this is supposed to be the movie that brings back our Pixar? A movie glorifying being a brat? Being a complete nuisance on our culture? I'm sorry, but this isn't Pixar. This is just the slop of the slop. This is a movie that looks like Pixar. It's pretending to be Pixar, but it doesn't teach you anything. And you know what? Talking about character development, you know how Mabel's supposed to be somebody we care about? Everything is so superficial, and a lot of her responses are very much fake. Like even when she was talking with the kings, she just talked about her emotions. And then when you get to the root of it, when she's like, I miss my grandma and it is all for her, you know, you can't take this away, you know, this is our memory. I'm gonna be honest, even the whole monologue of grandma wasn't enough to make you care. It was a very quick thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, you feel bad that she's got a messed up childhood. Having a messed up childhood doesn't excuse you for being a nuisance and honestly a shitty person. I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't enough to just say this is because of my grandma. And then they flash back to grandma saying, oh, you're just like me when I was little. I did the same thing you did. So trying to give her a justification that, oh, she's doing what I'm doing, so it's okay because we're tough girls like that. What? So you're just giving an extra, she can do this because I used to do it. And it's okay to let things out and then the people know how you feel. Like, no. What is this? It's like, is it wrong to say that I just didn't like this? A movie that everybody's hyping up as Pixar's comeback is a lie because it's just a movie fabricated to look and feel like a Pixar movie. Which, by the way, I did laugh 2 times. I'll give it that. But there was no emotional weight at all. I just couldn't unsee the political undertone of it all, basically telling you that this is a okay go to be a political nuisance when you grow up for the kids. Like, this is subvert messaging as you get. And even slight hints of portraying animal lives equal to human lives, which, I mean, that's a separate conversation, but yeah, that's not how that works. Overall, and I know I'm everywhere, but I'm just trying to remember because the movie's just still rambling in my head, I'm gonna be honest. This wasn't a good movie. This is one of the first times I want to say, and quote me or fact check me down below if you've been watching my channel, I do not recommend this movie. If you have children, do not watch this movie. If you have family that is able to have critical thinking and they can actually discern some things, they could probably watch it. But I am genuinely in the ballpark of, if you have children, do not show them this. Watch it before them and make sure that you are okay with this because the subliminal messaging is there. It's awkward to say the least why it's like this, why it's okaying this action, because yes, in a cartoon movie, it's all good. You can do that. In real life, it's not the same picture. You can get hurt. It is not worth putting your life in danger for an ideology. And the fact that we have this very pretty movie giving you that idea, yeah, that's a no from me, man. Apologies, this is not scripted, nor nothing. These are flat out just things I felt. If you like this movie, I'm happy for you. I genuinely am. But me as a walking, talking lava lamp, I just can't in good faith say that I am okay with other people watching it, especially if they're children. It is the opposite for me. Do not show this to kids. I would rather you show them the OG Pixar, the golden era of Pixar. Go show them those goodies. Or you know what? Go look for some very random stop motions. How about that? Anything but this movie, please. That's enough of me. I'm done. Let me know what y'all think down below. I'll catch you guys next time. Do take care, and I'll see ya.